Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone. See you on Saturday.
I'm gonna dish out a whole lot of pain. I'm gonna put this hurt locker for sure.
I've got a lot of history with Oleksandr Usyk, but I am backing Tyson Fury, of course. He's the Brit.
I know these guys have been in the ring. They shared the ring together for 12 rounds. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And it's going to be about who can exploit the weaknesses, who's got the strength to exploit the weaknesses. And I believe Tyson Fury will come through this, and I don't think this fight will go the distance.
Just a few hours are left in a match that will refine the King's title. A rematch between a champion and warrior will finally define who is the real boxer. The rematch between Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury is 2 days away when they will meet again this Saturday, December 21st at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for the WBA, WBC, and WBO heavyweight world titles. The tension is palpable as Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk stand toe-to-toe, ready to face off in what promises to be a legendary clash. The moment everyone's been waiting for, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk lock eyes in a fierce head-to-head face-off. Fury and Usyk fire verbal jabs at each other, each trying to get into the other's head before the real battle begins.
Get off! Robert's getting it! Robert's getting fucked! Yeah, you're getting it, son. Butchered this time, smashed to pieces. You was 150%. You was the best you've ever been. And you still couldn't do shit. And you still couldn't do fuck all. Don't be afraid. You don't be afraid, you ugly bastard. Don't you be afraid, you rabbit-looking fucker.
The exchange of words is more than just a simple statement. It's a psychological game, each fighter trying to assert dominance before the real battle begins.
You balty-eyed cunt. You're fucked. Don't you be afraid. I won't leave you alone, you fucking idiot. No leaving alone for you. You're fucked. You ugly little bastard. Yeah. Don't be afraid. You don't be afraid. I'm butchering you. Never mind, don't leave you alone. I'm gonna annihilate you. You're gonna wake up in the hospital, you clown. You silly little ugly bastard. Yeah.
In the first fight, Usyk won by split decision to become boxing's first undisputed heavyweight champion in 24 years, although he was later stripped of the IBF title, which is now in the hands of Daniel Dubois.
Face Fury just looking to try and get his forehead bearing down on Usyk and impose himself on him, impose that physicality on him.
I watched Tyson, how Tyson move, feel, how Tyson run, eyes. Yeah.
What did you notice the last time you saw him?
Та він посміхався і...
He was smiling and he wanted me to smile.
Але зараз не до посмішок, мій братику.
And now it's not time to smile, my brother.
Ahead of their first fight, which Usyk won via split decision to become undisputed heavyweight champion, Fury tipped the scales at 18.7 stone. Meanwhile, Usyk, a former undisputed cruiserweight champion, weighed in at 15.9 stone, slightly surpassing his previous career high weight.
233 1/2 pounds.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends.
Зараз це тільки розмови, все буде 21 грудня в рингу. Зараз шоу, камери, 21 грудня буде все серйозно.
Now we have just a performance, talks, cameras, light, kind of show. Everything gonna be taking place on Saturday night on the 21st.
Tyson Fury, known for his larger-than-life persona and unmatched confidence, has issued a chilling warning ahead of his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. The Gypsy King isn't holding back this time, promising an all-out assault in the ring. The Gypsy King had previously been very clear on his intentions as he said, "I'm gonna dish out a whole lot of pain. I'm gonna put this f***er in the hurt locker for sure. I got nothing to say, apart from there's gonna be a whole lot of hurt and pain in this fight you watch. That's all I got to say. Talking's been done. You know, the first fight I talked, I joked through all my career. This time I'm serious. I'm gonna do some damage here on Saturday night. Watch me go to work on this." As fight night looms, Tyson Fury's fiery words set the tone for an electrifying showdown. Former IBF light welterweight champion Paulie Malignaggi has weighed in on the much-anticipated rematch. This time, Malignaggi is switching sides, backing Usyk to come out on top. Malignaggi said, "I picked Fury the first time and I lost, but I'm going to pick Usyk. I don't think Fury has it anymore. I'm not sure he has it in the same way anymore. And it's not a disrespect to Fury. I've always loved Fury. I'm just not sure he can summon it back anymore." Tyson Fury insisted that there would be no joking around ahead of his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk, as both heavyweights were subdued in a bizarre press conference. Their entourages eventually separated after a heated exchange. Fury, garrulous even by the standards of a sport that thrives on trash talking, was unusually quiet in the press conference and said he was fully focused on revenge. Fury said, "I'm gonna dish out a whole lot of pain. I've got nothing to say. Apart from there is going to be a lot of hurt and pain in this fight. You watch. That's all I got to say. Talking's been done. The first fight I talked, I joked. All my career, this time I am serious. I am going to do some serious damage. Watch me go to work. Can't wait for Saturday night. Thank you everybody involved. God bless." Fury's silence was the latest of a string of strange decisions in recent days, with the boxer not throwing a single punch during a public workout on Wednesday and reportedly banning his father from his corner for the bout. Usyk, for his part, was typically businesslike. The Ukrainian said, "Now we have just a performance with lights and cameras. Everything will take place on Saturday." Promoter Bob Arum said he had confidence in Fury's ability to win the rematch, pointing to the Britain's dominant victory over former WBC champion Deontay Wilder in the second bout of their trilogy.
To be with my friend, His Excellency, who we've become really friends, and we enjoy each other, and that's very important. And looking to the fight, I'm not going to talk about great fights and great fighters, because it will be a great fight, and these are great fighters.
Arum has shared his thoughts ahead of the highly anticipated Tyson Fury vs Oleksandr Usyk showdown. As both Fury's co-promoter and an avid fan, Arum recalled Fury's dominant performance in the second fight against Deontay Wilder, highlighting his ability to adapt and conquer. Arum said, "I'm not only Tyson Fury's co-promoter, but I'm a Tyson Fury fan. For anyone who watched the second Fury-Wilder fight, remember the first was a draw. Tyson knew what he had to do, and he won that second fight in a one-sided way. I'm looking forward to him fighting in that way and being successful on Saturday. That being said, he's fighting a tough, skilled Ukrainian." Bob Arum, a longtime promoter of Tyson Fury, has expressed his admiration for Oleksandr Usyk's skills ahead of their highly anticipated rematch, while he recognizes Usyk as a tough, skilled Ukrainian. Arum remains firmly behind his fighter.
I'm so proud of his people, the Ukrainian people, how hard they've been fighting and what they've been accomplishing, fighting a much bigger country. And never count out a Ukrainian. And Oleksandr Usyk typifies the strength of Ukraine, but he's in on Saturday night with one of the best heavyweights of all time, Tyson Fury, and I'm very confident that our man Tyson will emerge victorious. Thank you.
In this fight, Usyk's WBO, WBA, and WBC championships will be on the line, and Fury has vowed to get his revenge. He says he has put on weight for more power in the punches. Fury stated, when a 20th man hits you on the jaw compared to a man at 17th, it's a bit different. But Usyk remains cool and undaunted. Usyk said, I know things will be different this time. For me, I'm training like I'm preparing to go up against a walking fortress. I'm working hard, really hard, because I know my opponent's going to be different, but I won't be the same guy I was in the first fight. Promising 19-year-old heavyweight Moses Atama and Australia's Dempsey McKean, a former sparring partner of two-time world champion Anthony Joshua, will fight on the undercard of the Usyk versus Fury clash. Atama said, I'm just a teenager from Chatham, and it's crazy that I'm here on the same table as Tyson Fury. I'm grateful. I'm living this up as much as I can. Usyk, aware of Fury's potential adjustments, has hinted at introducing new strategies for the rematch. His camp has alluded to a few secrets that could further complicate Fury's game plan. Usyk's ability to adapt mid-fight and his exceptional ring IQ suggest he will be prepared to counter any changes Fury brings. The boxing community remains divided on the rematch's outcome. Promoter Eddie Hearn has expressed confidence in Fury's ability to adapt and secure victory. At the same time, former champions like Lennox Lewis and Anthony Joshua believe Usyk's consistency and tactical acumen will prevail. Betting odds reflect this uncertainty, with both fighters attracting significant backing from bettors. In preparation, both fighters have adopted vastly different approaches. Usyk, who has spoken daily to his wife and children, has found motivation in the absence of his family for the past 5 months.
I wish it was tonight and I was going home in the morning. It's been a long camp. Been away from my wife and kids for 3 months. I've not spoke to Paris at all in 3 months, not one word. Yeah, been sacrificed a lot.
Could all be worth it though, Saturday.
Listen, it'll be worth it. 100%.
Meanwhile, Tyson Fury stirred up headlines with his unusual open workout ahead of his heavyweight title rematch against Oleksandr Usyk. Arriving in Riyadh this week, Fury is preparing to avenge his close split decision loss from 7 months ago, which cost him his WBC belt. Fury has faced a number of challenges in the lead up to this fight, including an eye injury and chaotic camp conditions that contributed to his split decision loss. Despite these setbacks, he has remained confident and resolute in his preparation. Fury said, "It's been a long camp, but it'll all be worth it." With both fighters having sacrificed family time and endured personal hardships, the rematch is expected to be an emotionally charged battle. As Fury looks to avenge his loss, Usyk seeks to confirm his place in history as one of boxing's all-time greats. Swedish heavyweight boxer Otto Wallin shared his thoughts on the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Wallin added, "As everyone sees, Fury is a clumsy guy. He's big, but he boxes very well. From our fight, I learned just how good he is at adapting. In the first half of the fight, I had a lot of success, but in the second half, he figured me out and took control. He's excellent at making adjustments during the fight." What will Fury be like in the rematch? I don't know. He might go for a boxing approach, or he might try to be aggressive. Honestly, I'm not even sure if he knows himself. Wallin stated, "I think Usyk has probably gained a lot of confidence after the first fight. He's very smart, a very good fighter. I also think he's getting stronger. I believe he landed some decisive blows on Fury in their first fight." Mike Tyson, the legendary two-time unified heavyweight champion, has weighed in on one of the most anticipated heavyweight clashes in recent history. By backing Fury, he said, "Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world at the moment, but I'm going for Fury to beat him. Why? Because I'm a fan. Because his father gave him my name. I'm not abandoning him now." Another boxing legend is backing the Gypsy King. This time, it's Ricky Hatton, the former two-division world champion. Hatton believes Tyson Fury has all the tools to dominate Oleksandr Usyk, but only if he uses them wisely. He added, "I think if Fury can impose his height, impose his reach, impose his weight difference, all the advantages he has that he didn't use last time. He allowed the smaller man to bully him around the ring. I'd be inclined to hold my feet and hit him hard, impose the advantages he didn't last time, and also just one voice in the corner." former WBA super middleweight champion Callum Smith has added his voice to the ongoing debate about the Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk showdown. With Usyk's technical brilliance and undeniable momentum, Smith believes the Ukrainian might just have what it takes to edge out another victory. He said, "Usyk might just have his number. He might have all of their numbers. He's hard to beat." I think going off the last fight, with the momentum, you'd have to back Usyk, but I think it will be another close one. It was razor close last time. British heavyweight Johnny Fisher, known for his explosive power and patriotic pride, has shared his thoughts on the highly anticipated clash between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Fisher's unwavering support for Fury comes from a personal connection, the invaluable experience he gained sparring with the Gypsy King. He stated, "I'm backing Great Britain as always. Tyson Fury has done a lot for me, a small amount for him, but a massive amount for me in my career when I was able to spar with him. Regardless of that, I think the natural attributes he's got, and if he invests in the body a lot more in this fight, because he was really hurting Usyk when he did, he can get a stoppage in rounds 6 to 8. As the Fury versus Usyk clash draws near, Johnny Fisher's bold prediction adds even more excitement to an already electric fight. With his backing firmly behind Fury, Fisher believes the heavyweight icon's physicality and strategy could make all the difference. He further added, "Tyson has got to be a lot more respectful of the power Usyk looks to be developing as a heavyweight. You have to make Oleksandr Usyk the favorite for the moments that happened in the first fight. I'm glad the referee kept the fight going after round 9, but Tyson was very fortunate not to have been stopped because a lot of people would have been stopped." With Johnny Fisher's candid assessment, the anticipation for Fury versus Usyk reaches fever pitch. While Fisher firmly backs Tyson Fury, his words highlight the challenges ahead, acknowledging Usyk's growing power and the razor-thin margins that defined their first encounter. With just one day to go, the world is on the edge of its seat as Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk prepare to settle the score in their epic rematch. The anticipation has reached a fever pitch, and both fighters are ready to leave it all in the ring. Who do you think will emerge victorious in the Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk rematch? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting boxing updates and analysis. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the predictions and highlights from the world of boxing.